I know it sounds really basic, but like a lot of people don't realise how much time they actually waste in the gym. So things like talking to too many people, that sounds really silly.
Scrolling. Yeah, so like, I have a rest timer for this reason.
Yeah. But like putting your phone on airplane mode so you're not getting distracted by messages and everything else that's going in. Actually, do you know what I did? It was timing my actual like rest in between each set.
That's why.
Because I ended up just daydreaming. I'm like, oh crap!
I'm the opposite.
I've just been like wasting time, and even something really small like my clients moved from doing evening training to morning training because too many people wanted to have a conversation. Also, she was having to wait so much longer to get onto machines. More stressful. We
don't have that problem.
No, I know, but like it's just those little like kind of look at the other avenues and think about how much time you could be saving by airplane mode. Maybe it's the time of day. Stop talking to everyone. Rest. All these little things.
I thought about one more practical one from you, Jazz. You reminded me. Antagonistic supersets.
Oh yeah,
they're a really good time saver. So let's say, as an example, biceps and triceps. Train biceps into triceps. So you can essentially, by the time you've got round to the next set of biceps, you train triceps, but you're using that rest period on a muscle group which doesn't interfere with each other. So as an example, you've got leg extension, leg curler next to each other. You could do that, but you wouldn't choose something like
biceps and biceps.
Yeah, biceps, or biceps and back, or things that cross over, or ones that have got extreme, like, you could maybe do squats and bicep curls, but I wouldn't go, I'm going to do squats and then I'm going to go straight into bench press. Fuck.
Yeah, like at the end of my upper session, I'll like set up the cables for delts and I'll do my delt my rep. And then I'll set up the cables for curls and I'll do a bicep my rep. Yeah. And then I'll set up the cables for triceps and do a tricep. So my rest time is me moving the cables.
Yeah.
But they don't accumulate fatigue into one another. One thing as well, here's a top tip that you don't hear often. Don't rest in between your warm-up sets. You don't need to. Fatigue will not accumulate if you're warming up properly. I don't rest between any of my warm-up sets. I'm looking at the seated ham now. I was on that yesterday. I literally put it on like 30, did 5 reps. Put it on 70, did 3 reps. Put it on 110, did 2 reps. 145. Before I went into my working set, I just had 2 minutes rest and then boom, gone. So it's almost like it becomes 2 sets. Yeah. You know, you don't need to rest on your warm-ups. And don't over-warm-up either.
Yeah, don't take. I've seen people take 45 minutes to go into a session.
Foam rolling and getting
the gym that long,
getting the dildo gun out and all that. You don't need any of that. Just the machine that you're using, the exercise you're doing. Do 3 or 4 warm-ups, 3 to 5 reps each. You don't need to rest in between. Then have a couple minutes rest and have at it.